I don't want to be a mech potato, so I'm going to learn from Old Bob. He's going to teach me what I need to know. So everyone, let's go.
Well, welcome back, Mech Warriors. This is Old Bob 10025 with Old Bob's Mech Potato Time, Episode 6. Part 3 of the 3-part series of the skill tree, what I'm trying to actually go and explain about how to use it for new players. Basically developed for the new players. All the vets and everything else, you guys can pretty much get it. But this is to help the new potatoes that are coming inside the game itself, so they don't get overwhelmed from a new game system that's out here, especially the skill tree. One of the things that you have to understand, it is a little bit complicated. There's a learning curve to this, but after 3 to 5 matches, or 3 to 5 actually mechs you do, it takes me literally about 3 to 5 minutes to go and design a mech and get it all out there really quickly. So it's not that bad, once you get there. And then, if you need to tweak it like later on, you can. It's a lot easier to do it that way. And kind of figure out like, okay, well, I don't need this, I don't need that, but I do need this. This is what's hampering my mech to go ahead and get the further range or further damage, that kind of stuff. So it takes a while to get used to it. And for all the people that are against it, hey, there's games I don't play, like say Star Trek Online. I don't play that game anymore because I don't like the power creep. So guess what? I didn't play the game. And it's part of how games are nowadays. You just got to play a game that you like. And if MechWarrior turns out to be a game that I don't like, guess what? I'll go play another game. That's how it works. But I love MechWarrior universe. I love everything about it. So I'm gonna probably stick around. I can adapt pretty well, and that's what I guess one of my superpowers is being able to adapt. So that's one of the things that I can do very well. So okay, so let's get to the skill tree of the Kodiak. I'd request that. I a couple people requested a Kodiak build, so here it is, the Kodiak. It has 4 LB10Xs. So let's get to the mech lab here. Okay, I just see 4 LB10Xs, and then 9 tons of ammo. So I'll be able to fire a lot. 375 XL engine. Goes at a speed of 60, ooh, wapo, with a 40 firepower, but you make that up in firing like crazy. Let's go to skills now. Now skills is what the most important thing is about a mech nowadays. You don't really need them per se, but it does help your overall build of your mech itself. So let's go to skills. Now, as you see, I didn't actually go ahead and put a lot into armor hardening. Because once I did that, it only gave me a plus 11 to my center torso. The head got 1. I think each leg got 7. The arms got 6. If I put all this into armor hardening. Now, if I don't use these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 nodes I can use for something else. So when you design your mech, you really have to figure out what you want to do for your mech, or what's effective for your mech in itself. Now, since this is a clan mech, it got really hit hard with the engine decoupling. I went with more of the agility tree, as you see here. So I went with more of the agility tree. So kind of I need torso speed, twist, hard brake, kinetic burst. I need those in order for this mech to actually be halfway decent on the battlefield, to actually torso twist, so I mitigate my damage, to go fast and to stop fast. Because otherwise you'll be stopping, you'll stop on a corner and then still be out there, and everyone's going to shoot you. So you want to make sure you can go ahead and stop on a dime and then go backwards if you need to, in case you get a lot of firepower like on you. That's one thing that you have to design when you go to, this is for everyone, this is a new tip that everyone should do. Go to the testing grounds. Test out how your mech moves. Test out how your mech, if it overheats or not. Test out everything about your mech, how high it jumps, if you need to have more of the jump tree. Test out your mech and see how it develops, and then you go to the skill tree and go, hey, okay, I need more firepower, I need more movement, I need more, I'm overheating a lot, so I need more heat gen, I need more stuff like that. And that's what you have to do when you design the trees themselves, when you go do that. So I didn't go with a lot of the mech operations because my mech doesn't really overheat. I think it's let's go see how much it is. It's 1.76, so it's not that bad. It's really easy, doesn't really overheat that much. So I didn't go with much of the mech operations. I went with more of improved gyros, because I started getting hit with a lot of missiles, and the screen would shake like I'm in a paint can shaker, and that's basically what it felt like. And then heat containment, I got an extra one just because, and then also the improved gyros, so I have 2 of them, and then the heat containment and cool run, just to give it an extra bonus if I can. Now I could take these 2 out, use them for something else because I don't really overheat that much, but I decided to actually go with this and see how this goes. Now these are 2 nodes that I might later on change out to something else, depending If I need to climb hills or if I get legged a lot, I'll go ahead and put them into these. So it just all depends what I want to do. Or if I need, or if I overheat to have quick ignition, so I boot up my mech a lot faster. Now I decided also too to go with sensor systems with only this here, and only have plus 20% of radar derp. I'm hoping that the ECM mechs will hang out with the assault mechs and help them out as a support mech, but we shall see in a couple games I'll be playing. But I did go with the agility tree, went a lot with that because the clans did get hit with the decoupling for their engines, so this is what a lot of the clan mechs have to go put their stuff into. Some don't. I think the Novite don't have a lot of the stuff in there, but it just for assault mechs you want to kind of invest a little bit more into agility tree. And then for the armor tree, it's for the assault mechs it really doesn't do much unless they have quirks with armor bonuses, and then it compounds from there, so it's a lot better. Since it's just a Kodiak with no armor quirks, I didn't really have to worry about it. But I got the skeletal density with increasing my mech structure, and then also the reinforced casing to help me with against critical hits. So that definitely helped out. Now for the weapons tree, like I said, I always do this last depending on what I have left over. I said I'd actually go with magazine capacity, have extra magazines obviously. Cool Run, Heat Gen. Now the Cool Run I definitely went with for the LB10Xs because I wanted to fire in a chain fire like ability, just boom, 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 just constantly like a rotary autocannon when the inner sphere get these. And then velocity, I put a couple things in. I put a couple into velocity, which definitely will help out in the long run. Now, as I said before, with the heat containment and Cool Run, if I'm finding I'm never going to overheat, I'm going to take those two out and put them towards. Looks like range, maybe heat gen and heat gen, which will be these two. So in essence, I'll be able to actually go ahead and have a little bit more heat gen, so it won't even overheat. Even if I fire all at once like crazy, or playing on a super hot planet, say like Terra Nova or Terra Nova? No, not Terra Nova. That's a TV show. on Terra Therma. If I'm on there and firing like crazy, and then I might overheat, so this will help me to go not overheat in the long run. That's the total tweaking that I'm telling you about that you should go ahead and check out and go and do. You have to tweak your mech over time. It does every time you do tweak out your mech. Let's say I want to have where's one of them? Say the armor tree. I can either spend normal XP, which is this XP here, or general experience points, which are these ones. The XP I get for the mech and the general XP I get for every game, no matter what mech I play. I don't know what the ratio is as far as how it goes. I think it's like maybe 10%, I think. I'm not sure. Let's say you get 1,000, you get 100 or something like that. I think. I'm not sure. So basically, if you know the formula for this, guys, let me know on how that works. But I have 382,000, not to worry about it. So let's say I want to go ahead and take out reinforced casing. Or let's say I want to go ahead and do what I'm talking about tweaking my mech. Take these two out, just click them. Okay, so I took them both out, that's gone. So now I have 2 extra skill points left, up to 91. I'm going to put them towards heat gen, right there and right there. So any weapon I use will be cool. Now it says that in red, allocated, I need two more skill points. I don't have available skill points here. So I have to go to add SP, which is skill points. Now there's 2 ways that I can do this. I have general skill points, which are used for general, obviously you like general skill points, or I could purchase skill points with these. Obviously, since I don't have enough XP from a mech XP, it's only 680, costs 800 per skill point. I'm going to have to use general XP. So I'm going to go and use general, click that. Now, a lot of people, what they're doing is they're going all the way here to the end and go, oh, okay, 129, cool. Don't do that. Just use what you need. I only need 2 of them, so I'm going to use 2 of them. That'll cost me 90,000, 1,600 general experience points. Don't do what a lot of people do. Like I said, they'll use a whole 129. It costs 5 million. They will and they'll be pissed off later on in the future, going, "I'm not going to play this game anymore." Just use this little plus and minus, 2 skill points. That's all I need. So I can hit OK, like that, and apply changes to what I want to have. So I heat gen a little bit more of -5%. Which gives me a -6% altogether for firing my weapon. Apply changes. Boom, boom. There you go. Now I don't have consumables. I mainly only put a major amount of consumables if I need cool shot or if I'm using like a UAV type mech or a scout mech or something like that, and capture assist if I'm taking points on the map as well too. It just all depends. So don't need those. I'm hoping the ECM mech will help me out. Don't need it. I didn't need like the heat containment. Didn't need those. So I got 2 skill points to use for something else, and that's how I design my mechs. That's how I design, like, in general, my mechs themselves. Like the armor hardening works very well on mediums and heavies. Maybe the best on mediums. The heavies, if they have interfered quirks for armor, like the roughneck, holy cow, the thing is like a freaking monster. The thing is a monster when you go fight that thing. Or the urban mech, which is light mech, and it has armor bonuses, which makes it into a mini Atlas. And it is very tough, my friends. So that's one of the things, how I design my stuff. And then obviously you go into the testing ground, which is right here for all the mech potatoes. Goes down to the testing ground. You figure out what you want to do. I go to River City. It's a neutral heat. If I'm too high, that means on maps I'm going to be way too high. If I'm going too low, then I'll be too low. But the whole thing is, though, I do it on River City because it's a neutral ground as far as heat wise. Doesn't really have much. And then now I'm ready for a match. Let's go test this out and see how this works, and I'll show you what goes on.
Give you a word of warning. Brand new mech, never played before.
It's all good, man. Just have fun. That's all you got to do.
Thank you.
That's it.
That's what I'm thinking. Plus,
And win.
It's a cicada. You can't really do all that bad in the cicada.
Well, I'm probably going to find out.
What's your loadout?
AC5 and 4 or 3 medium lasers.
Okay, yeah, pretty good.
Ultra AC5, sorry.
Nice.
Did you do your skills too, or what?
Yeah, I maxed it out.
Okay. Just have fun. That's all I got to do.
Reactor online. Sensors.
And the only way to have fun is to win.
Weapons online.
Okay, win is the key.
Command to all warriors on the surface. Your task is to wipe away all hostiles. Show no mercy.
So as you see, the torso twisting is not the best, but I got the maximum, so that's what
Hey,
we just have to
Direwolf,
do.
you a brawler?
And the speed
I
is
wish I was a
going to be
little bit
60.8. I'm going the wrong way, actually, which kind of blows. So let's see how this does. And it stops. This is my stopping. It's okay.
I'm going to hug this teddy bear's
Artillery
ass.
strike online.
I'm a big, soft, cuddly teddy bear.
Not the plushest toy I've ever seen, but hey.
Hey, they lost one.
So
Yay.
the clans did
We're
get
winning.
hit hard with the nerfs, so just let you know. Hope I'm gonna do good. I'm gonna show this game even if I lose like crazy, but this is just to show you the movement wise about how this works.
Bunch of them look like they're going into the water Gulf 5 area.
You need to adjust my mouse settings, and I taught you how to do that in the first episode.
Artillery strike online.
Waiting for this guy to come around the corner. Got a
New
face full of
target
that.
Acquired.
got a light mech up here on the Citadel shooting down at us.
Roger.
Target Juliet.
What side are they on now?
Looks like he took off. Yep, he's still up there. Juliet, Arctic Cheetah.
Roger.
Looks like they're coming right side.
Roger. Okay, go
Park
right side.
6.
New target acquired.
Incoming mech E8. I need one mech to fall back and help me.
Target
Let's keep
destroyed.
grabs down.
Good kill.
Looks like a Nova sniping. Target Bravo. He's moving G8.
Black Mech
up high.
on Golf 6.
Yeah, that cheetah's still up there.
Target acquired.
Good job on
Good
green.
kill. That,
Okay, they're down
the
by
Cheetah's doing you
3.
well.
The cheetah got me.
Warning, incoming missile.
I can't fly. I can't get him.
Yeah, he's got a good spot, man. I'm gonna have to remember that next time.
New target acquired.
I'm usually on the other side.
Target destroyed. Warning, incoming missile. Target acquired.
Hotel's almost
Warning,
down.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Hotel's down.
Nice shot. You guys want to drop down and push right side with me, or left side of me?
Yeah, sounds good. We'll drop down to F6, right?
Left side, left side.
Center
Jesus.
torso critical damage.
Okay, being attacked by this cheetah like up here.
Yeah, don't go in that little gap up there. He's got a perfect spot. You can't get him.
Can someone go after,
Okay, when you
I,
drop
please?
down these guys, oh, okay,
Target
go for
acquired.
Foxtrot. He's a marauder. Just do it. Just go down. Shit.
Pushing on Foxtrot.
Yeah, the cheetah got me.
Target destroyed.
Good job 9.
Somebody, can anybody
Murder
get
that
a
cheetah.
Okay, go for H6. Like you guys can. The guy that's by himself. The cheetah's could be out of range pretty soon if you go away from him.
Ooh, cheated.
I got LRN. If somebody could pop a UAV by the Citadel, I can roast that guy.
We're half down. Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you.
Go for the guy at G7.
Cheetah's down.
Okay, Roger.
New target acquired.
Go for the
Indigo
Wolverine,
Wolf.
yeah.
Want. There's another cheetah. Small pulses.
Okay, go for Indigo. Go knock him out. He's almost leg too.
Target
On the left leg.
destroyed.
Never mind.
That Arctic Cheetah just went
New
back up high.
target acquired.
There's a
another
locust back
locust.
there. Yeah, and locust is in the water. Charlie.
Yeah, Locust is a stick.
Okay, just knock him out.
Clean him up.
Heat level
job.
critical.
Cheetah's down.
Locust is almost down too.
I mean, he's off the wall.
Oh, okay. Okay. Locust is swimming.
Target
There
destroyed.
we go.
New target acquired.
Jericho. Arctic Cheetah. Punk ass.
Yeah, he got me in the back.
Yeah, me too.
Target
Yeah,
destroyed.
good. I want to see his score. He probably did pretty well.
Good game, guys.
Yeah, good
game.
job.
Okay, Ren. I'll send you checks in the mail.
Just have fun.
Mighty squirrel. Whoop whoop. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
No problem. See you later. Okay, so you see, Arctic Cheetah did pretty well actually. As far as me, I did kind of shitty in a 260 with only 1 kill, 205 score. But I didn't have a lot of like power in my back or back armor, and I actually forgot about how one was actually going down the ramp. I was trying to get that Marauder. I was kind of had tunnel vision. This is one of the things you got to like watch out, especially if the cheetah's like on top or have other people jump up there, gonna help them out and go knock them out. I only had 10 in my rear armor and 8 in my rear armor there, so probably gonna drop this down to that. Every little bit helps if you guys can, and then I could also drop down a little bit more and get a bigger targeting computer if I wanted to. It just all depends just what you want to do. So I'm going to save that. Ton skills. And that's pretty much what it is. Now, as far as the torso twisting, like everything else, you're not going to get any faster because I had everything like up there. The torso speeds, I had all 6 of them. You're not going to do anything more. The pitch and yaw, I could have had a better pitch, which would have helped me against the Jaeger mech. I think it was Jaeger mech or Rifleman. I think it was Jaeger mech actually. That could have helped me with the Jaeger mech because I would have actually had a bigger. I would have fired a lot sooner instead of actually waiting for him to back up. And then the torso yaw. Let's see, and twisted torso didn't really have advantage or disadvantage with that, and torso pitch. The pitch I could have used. So it's 2 points I could have actually used for something else. The speed tweak, I'm going 60. I'm not too worried about that, and I have the full amount of break and burst, so that's how that's going to be no matter what you do with the mech itself or with the Kodiak. Now other mechs might have better, but it just all depends. I didn't overheat, so really I really don't need this heat containment, so I'm not going to worry about that, so I can take that off. Okay, I need 1 skill point now, or I have 1, so that's 90 out of 91. Didn't really need that. The gyros I'm going to keep anyways, for the simple fact is I want to make sure I don't screen shake like crazy. The radar derp, yeah, it helped a little bit, so I'm going to keep that. But I have 1 skill point now that I can use for something else. Anchor turn, I wasn't too worried about that. The pitch, that was an issue I had. That was one of the issues I definitely had with that. Didn't worry about armor. Now, is there anything that I can get with this? So I have 1 point left. I could get a range, which this is all that I can get, or laser duration, which is not going to help me because I'm not using lasers. So range. UAC missile spread, duration, nope. There's nothing here. Anything on this one that I can go and use? Shock. This is what I'm talking about when you actually tweak your mech. This is what you have to do every single time. You just, me, I'm a min-maxer, and a lot of times, or just a derper. I just like to derp around and just use weirdo builds, and it actually helps me out. Or I just have a lot of fun with it. So I'm probably actually going to get a plus 2% pitch, okay? Because that I could have used. There's 1 skill point I don't have. Let's go to add skill point. I'm going to use mech experience, because I had a lot. I'm going to use 1. Yep, 1, so hit that OK button. And so I got that now, apply changes, and boom, now I got a better pitch, a plus 2% more pitch. That would have helped me against that Jaeger mech that I was fighting. I didn't need heat containment, wasn't overheating. Now with this, you could also, the improved gyros is really important, and maybe the quick ignition. Out of this, if I ever got anything, it will only going to be the improved gyros and the quick ignition, and that's pretty much about it. The sensor tree, it's okay, and hopefully you'll be able to go and know exactly how to stop missiles from hitting you, which I'll do on another video on Mech Potato Time sometime. But I do appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'll be able to go ahead and answer for you, or the other members of the community will as well. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Thank you for watching. This is OLDBOB'S Mech Potato Time, and I'll see you on the battlefield.